Right, good morning, guys. Good morning. Charles, Uncle Robs, Brandon, Ilsa, Yanette, Mark, Chad, Leron. Morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing good on this fine Thursday morning. I want to get straight into gold because I am seeing some volume. So I just want to get our charts marked out and let us get ready for this day, guys. Let's get that browser source up over there. How's everybody doing, though? Are we good? Are we ready for today? FX members were going nuts this morning already. I see Gino caught a lovely move on these buys. Well done, bro. Let me just get this out quickly. One more thing, and then we should be ready. Perfect, ready. Okay, boys, let's get into gold. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's in store this morning. First and foremost, on that weekly, we are breaking the weekly highs, boys. That is a big suggestion that we can start driving to the upside. Where is the upside? 25.25. Okay, this is quite important. I want to mention this because we are overall bullish on the pair and we've literally tapped into equal lows, grabbing liquidity at 24.75. That's something I've been mentioning the whole week, which was price coming down to grab liquidity. It's done so. We've opened up today, we've created a bottom wick and now starting to penetrate yesterday's highs. However, the way price is driven already only suggests that we can drive up. It doesn't mean we are going to. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and mark in the current daily low just in case we have a scenario where we start pushing up and then re-breaking lows again. That is something that I will definitely keep an eye on this morning. The overall structure is still there, boys. You literally are still holding the structure. You've got resistance there. You've come down to grab liquidity, right? And now start rejecting off of the area. I think it's very important to understand that as you reject this area, price can obviously continue to the upside. But I just want us to be aware of the fact that we are so close to this quarter pip and we are at a lower time frame resistance point. We could still reject. So let's just keep that into consideration as we go into today's analysis. Okay, so what I mentioned was within the week, that wick for me was kind of like shallow, man. However, now seeing our prices came back once again to come and get that bodies to liquidity, I like that a lot, and I think that is what we needed in order to drive. Now if I look where price is right now, I've got a macro range and a micro range. Okay, the macro range is this, right? Because there's obviously a resistance, price drove back, pull back. That's your macro range. Okay, on that micro, guys, we are looking at a level like this. We've got a zone there, boom, and now also a zone here. Okay, so just because price is going up, I still need to be cautious because you are literally at a previous support, current resistance. Price can reject off of that area. Okay, so I need to be aware of this. So what I want to see right now is that on that lower time frame we can start closing above the area. Now one thing I did notice was we did close Maribozu within liquidity, so I won't be surprised if we do reject. That is something that obviously I can use as a confluence. I'm not to say it needs to do that because we've already seen a turnaround in price, but there is a possibility of that. So first things first, guys, let's get our 4-hour supply and demand levels out and see how we can use this to our advantage. I'm going to obviously start by highlighting the entire zone and then I'll work forward from there, possibly moving that zone slightly. One thing I do want to just take a measure of is, look at that. The only thing is that 4 hours pretty much gotten there already, right? So I'm gonna put that 4 hour in there. Mark this in as the 4 hour flip. Okay, that is my current 4 hour supply level. Here's my current 4 hour demand level, and obviously this would be the next area high. I'm not gonna put in a zone because the QP level is right there, so we are fine with that. Drop down to that 30-minute. This is where things become interesting. Okay, I'm gonna tweak my zone to that, and I'm literally gonna remove the zone, remove that 4 hour flip, and add in 2 levels right there. So this is the first one there, and this is going to be the second one in alignment with the current level. Okay, just to give you the guys the understanding now. Okay, now what did price do coming from this liquidity level down here? We came down to grab liquidity. There's my resistance. We understand that. Okay, so what we need to see right now is one of two things. We're either going to wait for pullbacks to the quarter pip and look for type 2 style buys because we are overall bullish. So at the moment, just to clarify with everybody, I'm looking for buys right now. Okay, and then I'll do the sell scenario. So looking for the buy scenario right now, we want to see a possible type 2 bullish move stemming off of the idea that you have came down to grab liquidity on the 4 hour as well as your daily. Price is driving, reaching a 4 hour supply level. Once you can start trading above there, we'll anticipate some long positions on that lower time frame. Off of that daily as well. What I do love to see over here is that today's candle is engulfing yesterday's candle after it is showing me that the buyers have come into the market closing week bullish. I love that sort of closures, right? Price starting to drive, breaking yesterday's high, trading above the Cupid level 2500, and now that 4 hours suggesting that we could see possible continuation of the drive as we are making higher highs and higher lows within the anatomy of the candles itself. Okay, now what do I want to see on the 30-minute? One of two things for me personally, guys, because the supply is right here, I do anticipate a reaction, and that is what we are seeing right now. Okay, so for me, what I'd love to see is price start to come back down to the quarter pip, not too strongly. That's the thing. The approach to the quarter pip needs to be shallow. Reason being, I'm going to use it to my advantage by understanding if I can get a confirmation candle off of that type 2, I can then use this to my advantage by going long. Okay, that's going to be my first sort of idea that we can retest and drive. Okay, type 2 style. Okay, if we don't retest and drive, or whether we retest and drive, doesn't really matter. But the next idea would be a type 4, would be closures above the level, retest, and then a drive. Two things I need to note over here. In order for me to get that type 4, I need a nearby support, because that's going to give me a stop loss. And in order for me to take type 4s, I need to understand that I'm in a range on the left hand side. So what I want to do is pretty much mimic what has happened on the left hand side. Here you see the support, there's resistance right there. I want to see price pull back and start trading above, and all I'm going to do is trade support to resistance, with my target being around that area over there. Does that make sense to you? Okay, and that is how I'm pretty much going to get in my buys. Let me show you what I'd like to see on the candlestick side of things if I'm looking at a type 2. So a type 2 is going to look something like this, guys, where I have shallow pullbacks to that area. Let's just make these gray so that everybody can see. So I want something like this. Shallow pullbacks to the area. Okay. Obviously, it doesn't have to be 3 candles, it can be more. But what I don't want is this. I don't want that. I don't want just one large candle down. That's going to jeopardize the idea. Because the idea from a type 2 is that once you come back down to the support level, we can get an opening candle to either break those lows, faking out, which is actually grabbing liquidity, faking out those continuation sellers, and then we get involved on the flip of the candle or the break of the previous high for something like this. And the candle then looks like that. Our entry will be on the flip, and our target will be up there, and our stop loss will be somewhere around there. That will be the type 2 idea. Okay. On the contrary, boys, if we do not get that move and price does decide to drive right now, first and foremost, I need some sort of support to happen around here, because the nearest support for me right now is all the way down here, current daily low. So my question is always going to be, where's the retrace? Is the retrace going to be now or when I'm in the move? I don't want the retrace to happen when I'm in the move, because then I'm not trading the momentum. Okay, so the best thing for me to do right now is wait for a support to form either at this level here, because it's obviously retesting your 30-minute low right now. Can you guys see that? It's retesting that. So I would like to see price retest the level and then start to get above like that. Would be the early type 4s. If it does not come down for that type 2, this is just the next scenario. So then I would love, what's the time now? Something like this on the 15th. Bearish candle like this. Doesn't even just have to be one, it can be a couple. Okay, but the end idea is that you get something like this thing, that you get the bullish confirmation by the next candle closing above, showing you the loss of sellers, which was merely just a reaction off of supply, and then your trade comes in, grabbing liquidity and starting to drive for the setup to be something like that, either flip or above, targeting highs. Why? Because you have a beautiful LTA on the left hand side, on the 30-minute time frame, as you can see over there. And what is also nice about that is you're just following structure. All it is, you're just following structure. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just another trade. It's literally just you following structure. So it's gonna be one of those two ideas on the buy setup. Okay, now on the contrary, boys, if we do start to reject this 4-hour, let's start building confluences for that. Looking at the daily, the prime time to sell the pair, because you're overall bullish, will be the flip of the current daily low. That's going to be the easiest. It's going to suggest to me that all it did was come grab liquidity on the daily / 4-hour, and once it's grabbed the liquidity, started to melt away from that area. The safest time to sell will be beneath the current daily low, not directly because I'm approaching a demand level. However, at the break of, let's say, 24.91, we can then look to get involved. 4-hour, what you want to see of this idea will then be that we have liquidity on the left hand side, as you can see over here on that microstructure. What pretty much happened was you've got that support level, price broke, price retest, so price should drive. Okay, that's a bit of a macro look at it. This candle that closed above the quarter pip, it's doing nothing, even though this isn't an area where price will flip. Just to give you the idea of that candle itself, it's not going to be doing anything. It's not going to change my idea or structural bias off of that point, because the way it's closing is in liquidity. You see the liquidity right here. It's not closing above bodies, it's closing in liquidity, right? So with that being said, boys, I won't be surprised if we do reject this area of supply and start driving down. Okay, now let's see where we can get in on this move. Okay, so for me personally, I feel like getting in beneath 2500 might just be too aggressive for my liking, just because of these two reasons. Number one, you are right at the quarter pip, right? And number two, you are still overall in that bullish structure, even though it's micro. Now, why is this going to be so important for me? The thing is, I do not want to get involved if price just gets beneath retest and drive. Yes, it makes sense. I can take it 100%. I can actually see it as the fake out. So this actually makes 100% now that I actually look at it. But I want to be a bit more conservative and rather do the phase 2, which will be that, because then I'm breaking those lows right there. That is going to give a structural shift for me to get in the markets. Does it make sense? So obviously we could get in a bit earlier. You know, I might actually look at it just because the idea is something like this. When I look at these sort of setups, they make you quite happy, because you've got levels like this. Let's do an area there and an area there, right? Now the idea is that you have price chilling like this, boom boom, you know, just doing its thing. Then eventually it breaks out of the area, tapping into a high liquidity. Okay, but the whole time this was resistance. It then grabs the liquidity, which fakes out a lot of buyers, because it comes down, and like I mentioned yesterday, I don't buy support, I don't sell resistance. I hope you guys can understand that, but I don't do that. That's the easiest way to get caught out, because it's the number one way taught on any sort of trading platform or mentor or anything like that. So I don't trade that way. So my idea and how I've used this so much to my advantage, and I mean, you guys have seen it live on stream, is understanding that this isn't necessarily just a fake out. It's just price grab liquidity. So in opposed to me trying to buy off those levels, I'll rather wait and see what price does. Is there a reaction or not? And if there's no reaction and starts seeping down, it's then showing me that this was just a price grab liquidity. So I'll then wait for a retest and simply treat it the same as I would any other range. There's my support, there's my resistance. All I'm going to do is sell resistance to support. Okay. So then what I do is I counter and I look to short the market down. Okay. And that will then be the type 3 idea that I'm going to be playing if that is on the cards early morning this morning. So that same idea that I just drew now, there's your resistance level, there's price faking out, there's price faking out, there's price faking out. These are all just price grabbing liquidity, right? Grabs liquidity, trades beneath the level and it melts. Grabs liquidity, can it trade beneath the level and melt? That will be the idea. We've done this many times. So looking at it from that sort of perspective, I might take that aggressive shorts in this level. However, the safer play is going to be to wait for that current daily low to flip. Okay. Now, with the market setting up like that, all I want to see doesn't have to be on this candle, but eventually I want to see it close beneath the level like this. Okay. The next candle to tap in, grab liquidity and start dropping. That will be the idea. The nice thing also is you've got a range there, so you're going to be range trading also to the break, the retest, from resistance to support. So from resistance to support, anticipating the price can drive down. And then if I don't take that sort of move, guys, then it's simply still going to be the same idea, which is going to be a type 3, which should be still waiting for that confirmation beneath the level. Why does it keep changing to blue? Which will still be waiting for that confirmation beneath the level, right? You've got your liquidity there. You're then tapping up to grab volume, start driving down to the downside with your wick like that, and then your setup's going to come something like this. Stop loss above the wick into your LTA, anticipating the price should actually come down to the quarter pip. Hold on, I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Right? Why? Because on the 4 hour it suggests that this is also then the next range, which I mentioned. So here's range 1, there's range 2, range 2. So all you're doing are just range trading. So that's gonna be the idea for this morning, boys. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the buys just because it's with the bias. However, the sells totally make sense. We've done it a million times. Yes, a million times. That's how much we've been trading. So I am gonna mark in the levels as this. This will be my safe play, which will obviously be the safe buys above this level. This will be aggressive shorts for me. And then even though it's going to be against my bias, this is still going to be a very safe play for me for the sells. And so that's why I have it as safe sells. Because it's so straightforward, man. It really is so straightforward. So aggressive sells there, safe sells there, safe buys there, and obviously as I mentioned with my aggressive type 2s, I can have that there. So the way price is right now, it's kind of going to be hard to not get a trade because it looks so good and we have so many ways of execution from these points. However, there is the possibility of price doing what we don't want it to do, and then I won't execute. However, I feel like today is also a very straightforward day. We are approaching NFP tomorrow, so I am going to be obviously as cautious as I can be. However, that's not going to phase me really until tomorrow. I would more so apply that caution within tomorrow's London session with my boys, because tomorrow will obviously be private, and then we're going to be trading NFP tomorrow afternoon with the guys. But yeah, that's pretty much my analysis on gold, guys. I feel like it's relatively straightforward, so let's be patient and wait for that. Drop a W in the chat. Yeah, drop a dollar. Drop a W. Yeah, drop a dollar. Drop a W in the chat if you understand. Drop a W in the chat if it makes sense to you. Any questions, do let me know. Okay. Let's have a look at GJ and see what's crack-a-lacking on GJ. see Mark Pillay of yesterday's $10,000 challenge winner is ready for today. This week is actually looking pretty mild, breaking last week's lows as well. Let's do it. Go. That closure on yesterday, not the nicest. But overall bearish on GJ, just like we understood yesterday. Let me just give you guys this idea. Okay, just do yourself this favor. That little idea that I gave you on gold regarding price popping out, grabbing liquidity and popping back in, do you know that was yesterday's trade? Do you guys remember that? I can show you. Look at this. Here you got resistance right there. Price is using that as resistance. Price pops out, grabs liquidity, not in mid-air. It's never in mid-air. There's always technical reasons for it. I can guarantee you that Miles... You know what's my problem? I like see something in the chat and I don't want to read it yet, but then that word will come into my brain. Crazy. So there will always be a technical reason for price reacting off of certain areas. So this is going to be that same sort of example that I gave, which I drew out, which I can now explain pretty much in yesterday's trade. So if you paid attention to yesterday's trade and not just took it for the money, but more so the education, you would have learned a lot. Okay, so there's that pop out, faking out people. Like I said, it's actually a liquidity grab. Okay, then popping back down. There's your type 3 right there. Boom, there's your sell-off. And what did price do? It literally traded resistance to support, resistance to support. Yesterday's trade was so simple. Price hasn't even come back to our inch of yesterday, which is actually quite crazy. But anyways, that's a little idea I can use to my advantage again, or for the weekly, daily, and 4 hour. Let me tell you why. On the weekly, price has actually penetrated highs, grabbing liquidity from equal levels over here. Can you see that? It's literally like to the T. It literally tapped the same number, 193.502. Tapped the same number and literally shadow break. Okay? Popping out, grabbing liquidity, now re-breaking last week's low. That's a perfect confirmation that price should go down. However, the current issue that we are facing, ladies and gentlemen, is that price is obviously trading in the range. Okay, so for me to get on here might be a bit tough, just because I'm gonna need some sort of retest. Okay, I can't use a break of the low because I've broken yesterday's low. I can't use a break of the current low because we open on the candle. And with that also being said, I'm trading into liquidity right there. Okay, so GJ for me personally, looking at it right now, I can already see might be a bit of a tough one to jump on. Okay, however, no fear. Let's get this zones marked out on that 4 hour. That's my current 4 hour supply level, which is quite far actually. And then I don't have current demand, so what I'm gonna have to use is use previous price. And you know what? The problem is it's literally at quarter pip. So I don't even think hopping on the sells for me is worth it, because I feel like we are too late. Because if I look at the range to the left hand side, there's the range right there. Okay, if I extend that range right across, are we not at the pretty much the end of that range? So literally where I'm going to be selling into is literally into the support. So there's this, how can I say, rule that I use. If I'm too tight into my third leg, I'll rather not take the position. So you can break that range up into 3 areas, right? So you've got area 1, area 2, area 3. If I'm wanting to sell and it's so close to the end of the range, look, don't get me wrong, you can sell in a final third, but it's tough when it's like right there, man. Even though you can anticipate the price could break it, why would you want to take that risk, understanding that we could reject that area and then come back up? Why not be patient enough to wait for that low to break and then use it as a resistance point to then guide you to the next low, which would then be there and there? Understand? So for me personally, as I'm looking at GJ right now, we are late. We're definitely too late for it. However, I'm gonna get these zones marked out so we can see what can be the next possible way of getting involved. I think the move that I would have wanted. See, 1 second. I'm gonna tighten this there. Because I would have obviously had something like this. Something like that. I would have had another level here. And now this is going to be the area. Okay, this is the tradable area right there for the cells. Drag that across because I just want to see where is the areas that's going to be a problem. Right there. And where is that where price is right now? Let's just broke it. How big is this range? Is there a top wick on that 15? It's not. So I can't even use that as a confluence right now because I was planning on hopping on at the break of this 15. Let's say we get involved there. I'm just seeing something, I'm not executing, I'm just seeing something. See where I'd want that stop would be quite high. 34 pips. 15 hasn't given me a top wick yet. Okay, this is what I can do. So what I can do is, guys, I don't want to get into aggressive now with price being so, like I mentioned, so tight on that bottom range and then final third. However, what I am seeing now is a possible continuation jumping. So which means that if we can get this to reject that level and come and make a top wick, re-break the lows, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Because this 30-minute looks really good. 30-minute closure beneath the level, type 4 baba. Came up to grab liquidity, the re-break of the low, you anticipate price to drive. If we look to the left hand side, the only issue for me is going to be this level right there. Okay? Which I am seeing we are playing at right now. Can you see that? And rejecting it. I love that. So this is going to be how I'm going to get in on whatchamacallit, GJ cells. So pay attention. The only way I'm going to get involved in GJ cells right now is if this high can be broken. If that high can be broken, it's going to show me rejection off of that area. Which means that if I'm going to break it for the second time, I'm going to run it down. And all I'm going to do is trade, once again, resistance to support. So, resistance to support. I actually love that. I love it. Okay. So this is the plan on GJ, boys. 2 conditions I'm going to put on the trade. It's in the final third of the 4 hour. I need to be very careful. Okay. However, I love the idea of that 30-minute now closing beneath the level. Boom. Stunning. Okay. 15-minute then opens up after giving us a support level with no top wick. What is more than likely going to happen? That's why I don't just jump on. What is more than likely to happen? Can somebody tell me in the chat what is more than likely going to happen on this 15-minute candle? Reverse, right? 100%. So price could literally tap into that level that we mentioned and start popping up. However, because you are so strong bearish and overall bearish, I don't think it's going to be a complete reversal. So what I'm going to do is use it in my favor. I want to see if this 15 can't come and make that top wick. If we can make that top wick, a re-break of the lows is going to give me the idea that she can continue driving. Now I am approaching London Open, so I would like that to be 2 bullish candles. So this candle to actually close bullish like that with that bottom wick. You guys know what I'm trying to draw. I'm not going to perfect that. And then the next one to start immediately driving. I do not need to wait for closure because this will be enough liquidity for me to understand that after it pops up, grabs liquidity, the break of the low should then sink it. Okay. So this would be the setup that I'd want. Stop loss above the high for 34 pips. Target 1 TP10. Target 2 will be the bottom of the liquidity, and the final target will be the quarter pip. That's going to be the idea there. Conditions: needs to have a top wick and needs to have closure. Okay. So that is my plan on GJ. So right now I am going to do aggressive sells. Why is it aggressive, Miles? If we are overall bearish. Aggressive because we're in that final third of that 4 hour. We are trading quite tight. Okay. So the moment I'm looking for aggressive sells on GJ, I liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The buys, it's kind of non-existent in this analysis. All I'm looking for is sells. Price to drop to quarter pip. If I look at that 4 hour as well, I need to ask myself, where's the liquidity it needs to tap into before it can do any sort of move? It's gonna be the quarter pip. The chances are that it rejects it and flies up is quite slim. If it does that, okay, cool. However, I still need reason for that. Why can it just reject there? Let me look left. Okay, you know what? There is liquidity there, so that could be the reason. So if it does reject, awesome. But I don't think that's going to be the case because we trade from QP to QP, anticipating that price will come down to 187,500 today. What do I need? Top on the 15. Just got that. However, we have closure in the next 20 seconds. So, 5 minute has the resistance. A break of the 5 minute floor is going to make me want to sell. This is where I want to sell. Right there. Stop loss over there. And then my target's down. There we go. That's a closure. Topic is on the 15. Let me just get ready here, guys. We might get position here. Minute. Ooh, I love it. I love me a weak bullish closure. The break of the lows, I want to get in as a type 4. Go. So this is good. What I want. If we can start breaking those lows, I don't need confirmation. I have it already. So just a break of that floor on the 30, 15, and 5 entry will be 188,055. I will sell it. TP1 will obviously be 10. TP2 will be right there. And then your all TP will be the quarter. This is the idea. Drop a W in the chat if you understand the analysis on GJ. This is the idea on GJ, boys. Gold hit and formed resistance. Gotta be patient. Nothing we can do there. MFX members in Zoom, are we fine? Everybody fine and understand what's happening? Any questions, let me know. But I feel like it's quite straightforward once again today as well, guys. I like this setup on GJ. I'm actually gonna go ahead and place some sell stops. The only time I'll remove the sell stops if it starts driving up and closing above. So I'm placing sell stops now, 188,055. That will be my trade for the morning. Okay. Your analysis is always on point. Thank you, my brother. Will you let GBP run to 180, 123? 180? 180? Where the hell's that? 180? Yo, my man. Definitely not. Gee whiz, like 800 pips? Could never be me, my brother. I don't hold trades that long. But if that's your analysis and that's how you trade, brother, go for it. The thing is, I don't need that. I don't need that amount of pips. Jeez, that'll be crazy. Imagine you risking 30. What's 30? What's 30 divided by, let's say, 800? Or 800 divided by 30. 26. So you like that's 26% return in one trade. Yo, brother, that would be insane. Don't get me wrong, but that's never gonna happen for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trade like that. How many days would that take? I don't know, brother. One thing about trading is you can't predict time, but you can predict price. The only time I would remove these sell stops is if we actually close back above the level. But the more it sits here and the more it grabs liquidity, the better for us, because then it solidifies a resistance, and that is obviously then being used as a stop loss. So it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. And then on gold for the type 2s, this is exactly what you want. A slow approach to liquidity. That's exactly what you want. And then obviously if it holds there and drives up, it's also exactly what you want, because then you got a nearby support. That's the main thing. Hello, Bowser. Look at Mark's comment on YouTube. I didn't take any trades yet, was busy looking for Donvo. Do I have to do anything special to join the course on Patreon? Like, does email matter? No. It's just when you do join, make sure that your Patreon name is the same name that's in Telegram, so that I know who you are. But nothing special. There's nothing special you need. TFT sending me emails saying there's 50% off the challenges and stuff. Where is my $100,000 account that they owe me? These guys. What do you do to Mark? Mark is another.
Take ETF to CMA.
What's CCMA gonna do? They're gonna laugh. And 100k disappeared like Donville.
Hey, wacht maar.
Okay, so even though it's popping up, I'm still gonna keep that sell stops. If it closes above though, I will remove the sell stops. Then it's obviously just not a trade that I'll take. Jesse Charles is. Are you awake this morning, champion? They gave me my 25k and 10k back. Yeah, because it's 25k and 10k. They gave out all those smaller accounts, but 100k up they haven't give back because of last night, bro. That's why.
You must stop playing games doing your work.
Nah. Look here. My bras decided we only gonna go play paddle 9:30 last night. So I think I only got on past 11. I'm not gonna lie though, playing at that time is quite nice because it's nice and cold. So you don't get so hot, slacker. Where's this guy? Hello, Koshkesh. Hello, Koshkesh. Bro, I'm literally googling it. Look what a koshkesh means. A word in Persian means a pimp, which person who provides and offers prostitutes. What? What? Yo, I could call you something in Afrikaans, but YouTube will ban me, bro. They do. I love you too, bro. Love you too, bro. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna remove that sell stops because that stop loss gonna be big. Okay, guys, I'm gonna remove that okay, those sell stops should remove, guys, just because that stop loss is gonna be too big. So that's not a trade I'm gonna take. Okay. Okay, let's see. Matt Fior, welcome to MFX. MFX members, just give Matt Fior a warm welcome to MFX in the Telegram. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Welcome, Matt. Just show some love there in the MFX chat there, boys. Mr. Skater. There we go, man. There we go. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Okay, GJ. bro? What about gold? Let's trade gold. You guys. What does JMSP mean? What does JMSP mean? John, Matthew, Simeon, and Peter. Ah, yeah, it means Kosh Cash. What language is it? Persian? Indian? Knowles, is that? Okay, nothing we can do on GJ. Nothing we can do on gold just yet. Gotta wait. So today's gonna be a waiting game. Today's gonna be a waiting game. Look, if we can hold this level of support and start trading above, also very beautiful on gold, I'm not gonna lie. Stunning. Skitterend. Okay, boys, but I've come to realize I actually forgot to, like you forget that plug. While we're at it, let's hit that like button. If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button. We trade live on YouTube Monday to Thursday for London session, and then Monday to Friday with all the MFX members. If you also want to level up your trading and trade alongside myself and my students, we do offer a one-on-one learn and earn program where you can level up your trading, pre-recorded course content, one-on-one sessions with myself, as well as live trading every day. So you can sign up to that as well. I will pop the link for you guys in the chat, but it is obviously in my description as well. So there's a link if you want to level up your trading. There's your link right there, sir. Let me put that as well. There you go. But we've got like 70 people watching. Let's hit that like button. Let's run up those likes. Let's get the likes to 40. Let's get the likes to 50. Let's get the likes to 50. And hit that subscribe button. So yeah. Thanks, Doofanas. Where was it? I don't know. He's on holiday. He's probably at the gym. Yeah, he's at the gym. Oh, he's at the mechanic shop. Hourly making higher highs, higher lows as well. So Matt Fior, as I always say, in the main Telegram group is where the file link is on Telegram. Click that, you'll see the order that I want you to watch the course content in. Once you're done with the course, well, once you're done with those videos, go on the website and watch the advanced videos. And then once you're done with that, send me a message. Let's set you up with a one-on-one session, and I'll start personally mentoring you myself. Okay. Once again, welcome to the team, brother. I got you, man. Why pump gold, bro? Honestly, I don't really understand what you're saying. This is easy. So let's see what GJ actually did. It went out, pretty much tapped into liquidity on the left hand side. Okay, let's show you. Is that where it rejected? Yes. So 188, 127 is where it rejected. Okay. That pretty much shows you that it came out to grab liquidity. Now it's engulfing all the confines of the previous. There might be a possible type 3 setup coming along for something where we're having engulfing candle, next one pops down, and we take it on the flip as a type 3. We're trading support, to resistance. Okay, we are overall bearish, so it is going to be aggressive of me to do that, but it can definitely work. It needs to happen on the 30-minute though, because I need to break this level. But like I mentioned, the more we wait, the more patient we are, the better the setup gets, because then we have more data. Let me just clear that. Trade's taken. That was yesterday. Okay guys, I'm gonna slip away for like 2 minutes. I'll be back shortly. Okay. Is that okay? Coming up to that 9:30 closure. We might actually get that move on GJ. The way it's closing. He's gonna be aggressive though, because obviously I'm doing a counter trend. While we don't see anything on gold, GJ still looks good.
DJ, is there a reason why you didn't rank it on 15? It's made an engulfing candle. Is that because of the liquidity on the left?
Yeah, because there's like resistance right there. So honestly, like the best time to take the position will be at the break of that, which will be on the next candle when it breaks the highs, in opposed to getting involved there with the Maribozu within liquidity. There could be a reversal that you're going to see now, because you got liquidity there, you've got your Maribozu closure within that. This candle could be popping up to grab liquidity and then actually come down. So that's why I'm just being more strict on this reversal type entry. It must be 30-minute and it must close engulfing, which it is. I mean, it's above that. Then the next one to drop down first, I won't take it on the flip because it's not with that trend. I rather want to take it at the break of the highs, just because you are trending quite heavily bearish. You with me?
Yeah.
How big should a candle wick be? So if we revert to basics and we ask ourselves what is a Maribozu candle, Maribozu in Japanese actually means shaven. Okay, so Maribozu candles is candles that have strong conviction amongst buyers or sellers, and then their wicks are little to none. So that's not Maribozu. None of this is Maribozu. This is a Maribozu. That's a Maribozu. That's a Maribozu. That's a Maribozu. Like that. Little to no wicks. Okay. This would be a Maribozu as well. Literally has almost no wick. So I can't give you like in pip amount. I can't give you that, but it's readably visible with your eye that you can see if it has little to no top or bottom wick. Regarding direction, like these two, there's two Maribozu candles. That's a Maribozu candle. There's actually no wick. Well, it's a little nipple wick. That's Maribozu. Go. But if you guys want to, like, I can recommend you the book called what's that book again? I think it's like Candlestick Bible, and there's another one like all you need to know about candlesticks or something like that. You guys can just go like read that, and then I don't want to recommend this because they're gonna teach you shit. But the very basics is on Baby Pips. You can go to Baby Pips. It's probably, I promise you now, some of the people actually, it's part of their course. So they take free content and they'll rebrand it and go and sell it as a course. You can let you do it for free. Go to babypips.com and you can read up about the basics of trading. That will help you a lot. What's that, you know? Perfect. Perfect example. So you can go to babypips.com, you can go read all the basics. Now, babypips.com, don't use their techniques. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Don't use the techniques, they can teach you a bunch of shit. But you can go and read like what the candle is, you know, the components of a candle, what's a Maribozu, what's a doji, all that vibes. You can go read there. Now, it's not gonna make you a profitable trader, but definitely help with your foundation. No problem, brother, no problem. 30-minute close coming in 4 minutes. Let's see if gold can get above. If gold can get above, we're going long. This candle, when I see engulf, close above the level like that. Obviously giving me that wick, which it has. And then the next candle to pop down, grab liquidity and start driving. And my long setup is going to be like this. Stop loss will be too big there, so I'll base it off of the wick of the open candle. Okay. Very similar to yesterday's trade as well. That stop would have been too big if I had it above that structural high. So I had to actually go ahead and use the high of the open candle. That's what I had to do. So yeah, man, it's just about patience, boys. Patience. Other than that, are we good? Any questions? Let me know. Guys in the Zoom, are we good? MFX members in the Zoom, are we good? Any questions? Let me know. NFP tomorrow, you guys are ready. Uncle Rob's, I'm seeing you straight off the stream. I'll send you the link as soon as we are done the stream. You know trade New York? No, I don't, my brother. I only trade London. Although tomorrow we're gonna trade New York, which will be NFP. That's all. So we're trading London tomorrow, and then I'm just coming back for NFP. It's like 15-minute session, and then we're done. What time is NFP tomorrow? Which country are you from? In my country, it's gonna be 2:30, and then I think in America it's like the 8:30. It's like 8:30. I think so. Depending if you like which time zone you're in. But just check on forexfactory.com, so you can go to forexfactory.com. Like for me, for tomorrow, it is 2:30. Okay, so the session is gonna start at 2:15 my time. So if you, okay, so if it's opposite by you, your session will start 8:15. So EST in the US is that the Californian side of the US? What is that? The west side. Is that 5:30? East Coast? Opposite? Okay, so yeah, but there'll be links. Yeah, no, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow morning I'll remind everybody how we do it. Close Mariposa inequality, so what I want. But GJ though, exactly what I want. Bottom wick, if we can come down, give me a bottom wick, break highs, we're going long. Is that how I sound? What? You would say that to your mentor? Damn. Really? Really? Hectic. You know how that affected you, Jesus. Damn. Okay guys, I'm getting ready for some GJ longs here. I want entry at 188,756. Stop loss is going to be 25 pips beneath that level there. Only way I can lose this is if this resistance holds and it turns. That's the only way I can lose it. And I'm fine with that because this is going to be aggressive type 3. Okay, in on GJ buys right now. Let's see how she does. TP1 at 10. Stop loss for 25, TP2 for 38, and then final TP will be for 63. So the play off area is very nice and large. Let's see what she can do. Breaking that resistance now, that is quite nice to see. Let's see, does she have the legs to continue driving? Guys, I'm going to break even right now. That's probably like 9.9 pips. That's right there. I'm going to go to break even in that position just because we are aggressive type 3 in the pair. We've literally tapped into 9.9 pips. I'm not going to take that as an L. Go. Come on, go GJ. There's GJ, right? Yeah, GJ. Come on, baby. At break even on the pair. Can she run? Can she run? Come on. Or is it going to be break even? But yeah, I'm going to break even on the pair, guys. I'm not going to take an L. Just because of the way we have obviously set up. Go. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa. UTP one very small, bro. Maybe for you, Baba. Okay, so for me, like I mentioned, for price to come literally a pipette away from TP1, I will not take a loss. I'll rather take break even. Okay. So I'm at break even. Let's see if it can go. Miles calling GJ Gold is like being the bed with one woman and calling another woman's name. I'm so used to trading gold. I mean, like, how often do we trade, GJ? Not that often. So, it happens, bro. East TP1 is your margin. Oh shit. Oh, GG shooting shots, bro. Yo, I don't think you guys. Don't be rude to each other, guys. Just show each other love. Damn. Damn, that's tough.
Indonesia versus Philippines.
Guys, I'm gonna close partial there at that 9 pip mark. Fuck that. Okay. We got 9 pips there. Let the runners do what it needs to do. It is what it is. Okay. So I closed 50%. I didn't close too large. I only closed 50% at 9 pips. It's 9 pips. I'm not going to complain about it. It was literally right there with a candle opening with no bottom wick. I saw an opportunity to just secure some in the bag. Okay, so that's me out. That is a 9 pip trade this morning. Not the biggest trade, but it is what it is. I still can see it run for sure, but I will more so rather look for re-entries above this 15-minute level, just because we are still overall bearish. Drop a dub in the chat if you caught that dub. It wasn't like a solid 10, but I mean 9 is 9. Not gonna complain about it. It's just 1 pip. Okay. Wait, what did I just do now? I think I... Wait. How did you... Taking 2. I've taken 2 trades. Accidentally changed the thing on YouTube. So that is our 127th win for the year. Damn. But yeah, I had to manage it like that, guys. When I saw that 5 opened with little to no bottom wick, I just had to manage it like that. I still feel like it can drive up though. There's nothing that's telling me it can't drive up. The signs is there that it can continue driving. But for me personally, it's not about what I can make, but what is actually at risk. So my biggest duty when I come to the chart is capital management. If I can do proper capital management, then I'm fine. Because even, let's say for example, I take 10 trades, I lose 7 of them. I lose 3 or 4 of them. If my capital management is on point, I should still be at least at break even. Actually more than break even, honestly. I still feel like this thing can run though, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually look for a re-entry. So if we can close above here, boys, I'm actually gonna look for a re-entry on the position. Okay, it looks good to me. It really looks good, like it can drive. The thing for me is why I went to break even so early is just because you're tapping into liquidity on that 30-minute and 15 with the structure being bearish. That's the issue. Okay, because that pretty much was like a 9 pip trade, wasn't the biggest trade. I'll call another position for you guys. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how the market goes. I'm going to be on YouTube stream till about 10 o'clock. Let's see if we can get another position. And then I'm going to jump to the Zoom with my MFX members and we'll take another trade this morning. So I will obviously continue streaming, but I'm just going to go private with my MFX members. If you'd like to obviously be part of that, you can just join my mentorship program, which is a learn and earn. I do still anticipate that GJ can run. So I'm gonna look for another position if we can close above this level in the next 5 minutes. So what I want to see on this 15 is that we close above that level, right? Next candle taps down, grabs liquidity, and then starts flipping and driving. And that will be my second entry on the pair. Gold also starting to set up very nicely, so it's an either or for me, to be honest with you. Well, it definitely looks like we're gonna get another trade. Wait for a PP and you almost at TP. Okay. No, I didn't say it, so I'm reading the comments. Hello, Bosa.
If I was American owned, I would never wake up so early.
Dedication, bro. You aren't hungry enough. That's the thing. You're not hungry enough. Dedication. You aren't hungry enough. You gotta be hungry, bro. Just think about it. Every time you think, no, let me sleep later, is the opportunity for you to miss your opportunity to buy your Lambo. Think about it. If you have that sort of mentality and that vision, you're telling yourself, nah, it's fine. I'll rather sleep than being financially free. Think about it. How hungry are you?
I'd rather NY rather than none. NY is like, you wake up.
Yeah, NY is not the one, dog. NY is not the one. There's a reason why a lot of these American traders wake up for London.
I'm for NY.
Nah, they know where the money's at. It's in London. It's easier, predictable moves, less fundamentally driven. Three minutes to closure. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna remove this here so we can see how we're gonna get on next. But we need that closure above, okay? 15 closure above, the tap in, grab liquidity to trade off of that support level for price to drive up. Stop loss will be the bottom wick of the open candle. 3 minutes, well, 2 minutes. %, can sleep when you're dead. Mark for your, Matt for your, how long have you been trading for? Okay, perfect. That's a great foundation that I can work with. You're a perfect canvas. I love it.
Fresh and clean.
I love it, dude. So it's very important that gold, GJ, closes above the level because it can still reject off of this and come down. %. Well, you're in the right place, my brother. You definitely are in the right place. Okay, GJ would have slapped all those TPs right now. Okay, this is gonna be that second entry. Do you play video games? Yes, I do. What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Okay, we still got that, what you call it? Closure above. Break of the highs, I am going long. TP1, obviously 10. Oh, we'll TP right there. I want price to come down, man. I want it to come down. Make and break that bottom wick, then start breaking the highs. $15 close as well. Gold might actually break the highs, you boys and girls. What do I play? Like Call of Duty. I seem to finish my battle pass. I do, dog. I fight for my country every day. I would stream it on YouTube, but nah. I'm too good for you guys. Play me 1v1. If I beat you, let me in your group for a week. Nah, you'll probably beat me, bro. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. That game makes me rage, I'm not gonna lie. My bro. My bro. Warzone? Yeah, Warzone. We actually have a COD server on Discord for all the members that do play COD.
Let's give like bottom
Still the highs. Because we're overall bearish, man. I don't want to be caught out in anything. So still, it has to break highs. And I keep looking at gold because gold is setting up. We just need 30 closure. I can't take gold impulsively at this point because it's at a 4-hour liquidity. If it was a different scenario, it would have been fine. But because it's such a strong liquidity, I gotta be patient. Because it can literally reject off of this level. So that's why you'll see I'm flipping in between the two because they both look good. I just have to wait. GJ I can take on this candle. Gold I have to wait for 30 close. Wherever that is, it's not my problem. But I can take it after 10. GJ however, I can take any time right now. But needs to break highs. Send ID play with you. What country you from? Hoping for long security. Yeah, that'd be great, bro. That'd be great. Okay, so understand one thing. When I am looking to take these GJ buys, it is going to be at a resistance point. So that could be how I could lose, but this trade makes 100% sense to me all day, every day. So looking for entry 188.898. If I get that, I'm buying. And like I said, gold need to wait because gold needs a closure above, because gold can still reject that area. GJ, we don't need closure. We're on a running candle that has given us direction already. The only thing I need to be cautious of is the liquidity on the left hand side. So that is why I didn't take it on the flip of the candle. I'm more so waiting for the break of the previous high, just in case it is popping into grab liquidity and then sinking. You know, just be more, what do you call it, cautious about it. Charles. While we have 80 viewers on stream on YouTube, let's hit up that like button, let's hit that subscribe button. Let's get us to 1,500 subs. At 1,500 subs, I'll be doing a big giveaway. Yeah, I did. Not really too phased about it, it's not really big stuff. Like it's only construction PMI, it's not like a big deal for me. It's only an upper 10. If I don't get a trade by 10 o'clock on YouTube, I'm gonna go private with my MFX members, then we'll continue trading there. Okay.
Those in the YouTube who want to come here for free, if me tomorrow, I'll know what you want. Put your rent on it. Yeah, you know this one. My gold sell extra units.
You're right. Is that butter again speaking?
I like
Every time I want to change the song, DJ pushed it up. Five minutes to 30 close. A lot of indecision at this area. Should move this so I can see. Okay, guys, I'm taking GJ buys right there. Entry 188.898. Let's see if we can get that 10 on GJ this morning. We've already called a trade. I'm gonna journal both trades, so don't worry about that. We're approaching that TP1 now again. Can we drive further, guys? At this point, I'm gonna manage the position by moving my stop loss beneath that low. Why? Because we've broken the previous high significantly after making a bottom wick. There's no need for me to go and lose 31 pips. I'd rather manage the trade to 17 pips, because the understanding would be that because I'm overall bearish, if I'm to re-break my low, I don't want to be in the trade. So I'm not going to BE as of yet. I do anticipate the trade to run, but if she is going to penetrate those lows again, I'd rather not be in the position. So at the moment, I've managed the trade from 31 pips to 17. Okay. Let's pop this. Trades taken there so far. GBP, JPY plus 9 pips. I'll journal both the trades as soon as I'm done with this trade. Got that 30 closure in about 4 minutes. We are playing within liquidity, so I understand why price is sizzling at the moment. I do want to see it continue, obviously driving. However, I do not want to be in the position if this is going to flip bearish. So I've got my stop loss beneath that candle. There's no need for us to come down, make a bottom wick, break all of these highs to just come and re-break that low. I don't want to personally be in the trade, so I will take the L in that case. But yeah, I'm still fine with the trade. TP1 is obviously 10. TP2, we can actually have the bodies of these highs right there for 24 pips. And then the final will just be there for 38. You got 10 o'clock closure, so hourly closure in the next 3 minutes. It would be fine for price to come down and grab liquidity again. That would be fine. However, I personally don't feel like we need that because we've already tested this area already. So if we're gonna come back down and break the low, like I mentioned, I just don't want to be in the trade. So there's not a need for us to come down. But if we do, obviously, then I feel like it's gonna roll over. So at this point, we should continue driving. The hourly open also shouldn't re-break the previous. So for example, this candle, let's say, opens here. This candle should not do that and then go. It would be quite surprising if it does that. It shouldn't do that. It has the volume already. It has the liquidity already. The reason why we are sitting at this area is because of liquidity on the left. So just to make you guys aware of this all the time is very important. That's how I pretty much also understand the trades all the time, because of what you can literally read on the left hand side. Let's see what gold's doing. Gold's rejecting. Interesting. Yo, what's up?
I have a question when it comes to a trade like similar to this. We take before the hourly.
Yeah, yeah.
Because say price comes close to your stop loss now before the hourly comes. You move the stop loss to see what the close would be like. In case like the next candle like moves up or down or whatever.
Nah, I'll leave it.
But if you stop now, it needs stop.
Yeah, because this is the trade that I hopped in before all of that. It can happen for sure. Like it can come get you and then run because of that hourly closure for sure. But in my case, I always just lock and like, for example, if I need to, I'll rather take the L because anything could happen on that hourly opening. It could literally be like a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? So that's just the way I play it.
In the case like this, the hourly coupon is favor.
For sure, 100%.
This candle just moved up out of nowhere.
Oh, 100%. But yeah, we got hourly open in the next. Yo, what is that? Like 10 seconds? I do want to see us give a little bottom wick, not large, just a little one, and then a pump to the upside. We've got a major hourly engulfing, but also because we are overall bearish, we could sink. So this is fine. Bottom wick, that's fine. Why am I echoing, guys? Just watch your mics on Zoom. We have come down to grab liquidity. All I want to show right now is just a wick fill. But because that's showing me so much rejection, the break of the previous, once again, even if I didn't modify, even if I didn't manage the stop loss, 100% where the stop loss is right now is perfect. Because I do not want to be in an hourly candle. If this now pops up, grabs liquidity, and then breaks previous low, it's going to show me that's rejecting this area. And I don't want to be in. And that is where I'll rather take that 17 pip loss in opposed to taking a 30 something pip loss. You know what I mean? It's all about management, guys. Management. Okay, you got that hourly open, got that 30 open, hourly looks good, 30 looks good. We should continue driving. But if that 15 is going to engulf the previous, I don't want to be in the trade. But the net team is still there. High highs, high lows is still there all the way. We understand why we are struggling. We are obviously bearish in sentiment and also tapping into liquidity right here. Does everybody understand the management on this position? I feel like that's very, very important. Like whatever the outcome is, the management is super important that you guys understand it. Also, like very similar, because I had a question like this yesterday. Why, even though I won yesterday's trade, why could I not manage that and I can manage this? Very important that you understand the difference of the two management points, so that you avoid like losing too much firstly, and also being too aggressive with the management, because a lot of the times you can be too aggressive with the management, you get stopped out, and then it runs in your favor. So it's very important to understand those two differences. Gold, what you doing? Gold breaking highs, but gold needs closure. No closure on gold. If anybody is looking for those longs, I would highly recommend closure. But for me, this is the last trade for the day. I took a trade already. I just called another one for you guys. So yeah. And if we can break these highs, guys, I think she's gonna run right to the liquidity. You know that? So this is our little, what do you call it, problem child at the moment. This little liquidity area on the left hand side. We need to get through that, and that's where we're struggling at the moment. So we do obviously have a support here on that 5, but yeah, like I said, boys, we have this where we are struggling at the moment. One thing I will note is that pairs will never just, like when fundamentals come out, it'll never just happen at a random area. It'll always happen within liquidity. So there is quite a high possibility that we could tap into 189, 279 before news release, and price can then react off of that area. Or obviously the contrary, we could pull back down here before that news release, because you are literally mid in the range. Just notice that, like, just notice when the news releases come out, at which price areas they are at. Just notice that. Majority of the time, almost all the time, it happens from liquidity areas, because obviously it needs liquidity to move, right? Gold's also struggling at this area. Definitely gonna have to be a confirmation closure if anybody wants to look for longs. Has to be. Am I playing numbers now, why? Wait. I'm still on YouTube.
Everybody's on for panic.
Yeah, we're pretty much just chilling here by break even, boys. Why can't you hear the music on YouTube? It's just like soft elevator music.
Yeah, I thought it was coming to the Zoom work.
Oh no. I said I can change it. What else we got? I'm like bored of these playlists. I need to make new playlists. The thing is, this non-copyright music is just not my thing, man. But streams will be taken down if I start playing Drake or something. Or I'm a piano or Careless Whisper. Yeah. Did you take GJ? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wait, right? Yeah, like it's literally sitting at that liquidity. So that is why we are sitting like that. So in order for this trade to be successful, we have to start trading above this liquidity. Like I mentioned, because we are overall bearish, we could use that to turn around. Do you understand? That is why I was very adamant about the management of this trade. So for me, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what's going on? That's why for me personally, like the way we manage it right now, what do you call it? World class, great. Yeah, I wouldn't do it any other way. I think the management that we did, it's not too aggressive. It's perfect. It makes no sense for us to want to hold a trade even longer if it breaks that previous 15. I think it's perfect. Can I have a look? Can I have a look? Can I have a look? I love it. Absolutely love it. But see, GJ has been very wiki. Yeah, I know it is. At TP1, I'm gonna secure partials and then go to break even as well. On this, I'm gonna close like 80%. I'm not gonna lie. Once you can break that previous high, it should be good. But it's almost as if GJ gets there and it's like, oh shit, that's quite hot, and then it like runs away. But this is the best I can manage it, boys. I can't be any more aggressive. I can't go to break even. It's gonna be very silly of me to do that. Whatever happens from this point happens. It's either gonna be a dub for me or it's gonna be a 17 pip loss. The biggest thing that I hope everybody can learn from today is trade management. It's not about making money all the time, because the money is gonna come regardless. But how you manage your trade actively is super important. I really need the bathroom, not gonna lie.
Struggles like this, I tend to always go break even. Yeah, did you ever struggle with that?
I think, yeah, no, 100%.
Breakout, yeah.
100%, but it's also number one, like you just gotta be patient with trade number one, and also trust in your strategy, trust in your analysis. Very important. Because remember, like I mentioned to that other dude, that we can't predict how long it will take. Yes, we know our moves, they're not long trades, right? Because we're momentum traders. However, we can predict the price of it. So when market does sit like this, you just gotta chill out. If you I would always like say, like, if you struggle with watching the chart, maybe take a step away, go to the bathroom, maybe go make a cup of coffee or something, and then come back. You obviously have your stop loss and TP set, so you know you'll be fine. But you just gotta be patient and trust your strategy. However, that trust will only come through experience. So that's the more time you put in with that specific strategy, not necessarily trading, but most of the specific strategy you're using. Like for me, because I've been doing this for so long, I have zero emotions, you know, because you see it every day. It's the same thing every day. It's either going to be a win or a loss. There's only two outcomes. And then with that being said, I then trust my strategy so much, like I can say, like, because I have a 87% win rate, I know there's going to be the margin of 13% where I lose, and that's fine. So as long as on the long term I'm overall profitable, I'm fine. That's TP1 hit there, boys. I'm going to break even at securing partials. Well done. GG's, man. We'll let the rest run and then see how it can go. Put a W in the chat if you caught that dub with me. GG's, man. GG's. Biggest question, not the win, I don't care about the win. Did everybody understand the management behind the trade? That is the biggest thing for me today. The management. If you can understand the management, 100%. there's no problem with winning, no? But a lot of people, including myself, when I started trading, was understanding the concept of how to manage the trades. Is eliminating that fear, so wanting to get out early, go to break even early, maybe closing the trade early in drawdown, or maybe taking a loss that is too large. But the management is super important, man. I can't get... That's my biggest lesson I would like everybody to learn today. It's just the management of that. Let me just... Where we at? So we got 10, we got 9 earlier, we got 10 now. Where we at? Really? Gold breaking up? Okay, I've actually already taken 2 trades today. So, I've called 2 trades for you guys. Please go check gold. Why? Are you not satisfied with 2 wins caught on GJ?
Yeah, I have a feeling that's why I'm sending Bowen to a group. Yeah, hey, you just want gold.
Maybe.
I owe mentor done. I owe mentor.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Yo, I'm having a bit of a blonde moment. Mods, did I add the W for this trade? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Just want to add this in, and then we're gonna journal together quickly. Okay, let me just get down with this trade, then I'll journal. I have a very strong feeling when I hit that full TP today. We've been sitting, we've been sizzling. I think she's ready for a full TP. What do you guys think? However, we are obviously at liquidity once again. This is just obviously the counter trend situation. You are at liquidity again. Can I run to the bathroom? We've won already. I'll be back. Okay, let's journal that that first trade and the 10 pips we already got. If there's more that comes, we'll just add on. Where's my journal? Okay, both trades was type 3s today, and both was based off of that 15 minute. 09 20. Wow, I'm actually surprised. We don't have a lot of pippers and dippers today. We still got 70 viewers. That is crazy. Normally around this time, the pippers and dippers left after they sent the signal to their signal groups. So it's quite cool to see people still here. You guys want to learn. I love that. Both was London trades. Both was buys. Now, entry times. Here's where the difference comes. Alrighty, that first trade. Oh, 9:31. What time did it close? Oh, 9:40. That was 9 pips. Move on. Type 3. 15 minute. Second trade. Oh, 954. Still open. Is it still open? So I'm gonna leave that. We'll leave that time open, but so far we have 10. But I'll obviously edit if we can get more. Hold on. Let's see if we can get more. But I'm just gonna add this in the meantime. That we want it as well, based off of type 3. Also on that 15-minute time frame. We'll just come and edit it after this trade. We might get a TP2 here, boys. One grade 1 and one grade 3. How is it a grade 3? They both were grade 1s. Both stuck to my rules. Didn't break any rules today. Who the hell is this guy? Me? I'm your father. I just haven't brought the milk back. Guys, that's 21. I'm gonna close. I'm out. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I close full position at 21 pips. I'm happy. GG's. That's another dub. So that's like what, 30 pips for the morning. But isn't it if you win one? Yeah, I called the second trade because a lot of people couldn't secure. So I just called a second trade for you guys. You're not happy that I called another trade for you? Another opportunity for you guys to make money? You don't like that?
The daily candle flips, does that mean it's gonna go up for the rest of the day?
Closing early is crazy. Negative aura. 100% brother. I trade negative aura.
Hey, who asked you? Huh? Who asked you, Naya?
100% Uncle John. Darren. Kills me. For those wondering, he is like that in person as well.
Get some stupid things, man, yeah?
YouTube can hear you. Guys, I'm telling you, inside my Zoom, the party is at, bro. You see what I'm saying? It might be negative aura for you, but I literally closed price perfectly exactly where it reversed, and I got all of that money. All of that money. For me, guys, because I've been trading so long, I've understood the concept of the whole RR thing. For me personally, RR, I don't care. I'm a negative RR trader and I'm proud about it. I make money every single day. Now, the reason behind that is compounding. Compounding. But yeah, obviously you may be new to stream, but what I would recommend is go watch my old videos and then you'll understand why I trade the way I trade. But yeah, boys, that's me for today. The person, listen here, the person in the background is scary.
I will stab you.
Read here, nice. My signal group eating again. I'm very happy for you, my brother.
Looking for shit.
I'm very happy for you, my brother. Nah, no stress. W trade. MFX members in the YouTube, just come to Zoom quickly. I just want to discuss tomorrow. Before I sign off, and then I think let's do a quick little cardle quickly. Not Cardi B, cardle. Well, this pretty much gives it away. They let you show us the whole car as photo one. We know it's an MG. But I've never seen this car in my life, so I don't know what MG. What MG is this? Don't, Charles, let it loose, son. Let it loose. What MG is this, guys? For my car guys out there or anybody, what MG is this? I have no idea what MG this is. What could this be? It's an MG something. I don't know. Had to increase my quality to see if the screen really said 87% rate. Yeah, bro, it's actually shocking, dude.
You are now slim.
It's actually shocking. Shall I make that bigger for you guys to see? The thing is, it overlaps. Over. It overlaps it. That's why. I feel like guys on stream, is my numbers visible? It should be, man. I watch my streams in the afternoon, so everything.
Oh, someone mute him or something, bro. He just
Yeah, I think so. The monthly. The only thing is, because these numbers are getting so big, let me just read that for you, sir. I see that Siri is busy talking. Hello, Siri. Do you think GJ is going to soar looking good? Yeah, bro. I can see it tapping into liquidity, for sure.
Is your glasses on, you butter?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Read what you say.
I can't read what it say.
Read what the thing said, not read.
Oh, the thing is, I can't see it because it's behind the hearts. So on my side, I can't see it. Gold? On my side? On my side? Do I think gold is going to soar? It is soaring right now, dude. This thing's flying like an eagle, bro.
Wow.
But for me personally, I wouldn't be able to get in on these longs even if I wanted to, because number one, I already took my maximum trades for the day. And then number two, it doesn't have a bottom wick on the 50. And number three, 30 has to close above. So, yeah. Guys, who's on Zoom and playing my stream? I'm hearing it in my ears. Like, I know I have a nice voice, but yo, your dead swap with a camera on. She's that happy. Are you funded with FDMO? No. I'm blessed enough to not need funding. Uncle Lon says MG Mag. I forgot you're still playing. Uncle Lance with a dub. Well done. I see Uncle John also got it. Who's this Uncle John? Real traders are funded with FTMO. Away. Great stuff.
Look at me and you're gonna fight me, bro. I will fly to your country, my friend.
So you clicked the wrong button.
Now because Don Bo's not gonna give his money back.
Guys, just check on your side in Zoom. For those watching my YouTube and on Zoom, just check that your mic is on mute, please, because it's echoing back, and I don't want it to relay back into YouTube. But GG's on that. Should we do a Wordle? Seeing that we got some yappers here, seeing that you guys are speaking a lot, why don't you talk about Wordle and see if you can test your brain today? First word, what can it be? Do you have any funded students? Yes, I do. One of my students just got funded 3.6 million last month. So yes, I do. Or 3. Was it 3.6 or 3.8? And yeah, Gino's funded 100k as well. He's also a student. Dude, the thing, guys, I've been teaching people for the past 5 years. I've been training for almost 8 years. You know how many students of mine has gotten funded? It's actually ridiculous. But funding, I don't give a fuck about funding. That's fake money anyway. It just puts you in a place where you can trade larger. Let's talk about people that's trading large live funds and living off of that. I don't know what's everybody's hype on funding bullshit. Look at Uncle Lance's word. Bosa. Hello, Bosa. What is the word here? Waxed. Waxed. Can't be waxed, but we're gonna do it just so we can get the vowels out. So it has a W, it has an E, and it has a D. Uncle John says widen. Widen. Uncle John with the dub. Uncle John, did you Google that? I can't call you Uncle. John, did you Google that? But GG's though, well done. GG's. My son is 19, he's gonna pass. He's up 2% this week, 4 trades, well done. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Oh, gold. Gold. Okay, so gold is in that LTA. Beautiful. Maribosa closure in liquidity on GJ. That's why we're seeing reversal. Using my trades? Hectic. That's awesome, man. Well done, boys. Took gold.
You guys gonna make me laugh, please. I'm a band.
You a mod?
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. You can see you uncomfortable questions you ask, bro. For real. Fuck off. Bro, yeah. Like Maestro on the green all over there.
Uncle Rob's Uncle Mike and Uncle Lance, what do you think about this lighty? What do you think about this lighty? Monkey
Like,
type?
irritating though. Every time we like trying to do something and then someone comes with these cock questions.
I know, I feel it. It's just entertainment for me.
Bro, bro. I need to go smoke now.
Cheers, you for us. What about gold, bro? Where is the longest reach it? Monkey type. Try this game. Let me first do it off screen and see, cause yo, I don't trust you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Monkey type.
Who's Uncle John?
I have no idea who Uncle John is.
Say he was in primary school. Who is it?
Was in primary school with me.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Where did he say he was in primary school with me? I don't know who you are, bro. Give me your full name, maybe I'll know. Send me a selfie. Maybe I'll know you. Monkey type. How do you play this? Monkey type. See the comments up. Why is that guy saying? I'm trying to figure out who this dude is that was in primary school with me. What's your full name? Just send me a DM on Instagram or something.
do that. Must do that. Hey John, they got short cop. They'll know.
This is Jordan.
Fucking Jordan. And fuck, someone must take a blast phone away.
He has on Vic 75.
Stop winding him up. Stop winding him up.
You're ruining it. Wait, send it to me, Charles. Send it to me. Send it to me. Jordan, I'm gonna kill you. Do you see why? Do you see why I told your cousin to slap you on your head?
Get him out of account that way.
Hey, bro.
Probably half of the subscribers to the channel.
Bro. Okay, how do I play this monkey game? Click here or press any keyword to focus. Where's the rules? How do I play this? What is going on here right now? Or should like put the words in the right place or something? Where's the... How do I play this? Oh my gosh, must I read all of this? You have to write this letter. Monkey type is the middle of it. What game is it?
Yo, guess.
GeoGuessr. Yeah, I'll rather do that because this looks very complicated, bro.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to play it so like, gives you a picture, then you must guess where it is in the world. Like,
Oh, that'd be dope.
yeah, but it's difficult. It's
GeoGuessr.
very difficult.
What's that? Charles. Charles. Oh wait, I remember this. Someone mentioned, I think it was Gino. Somebody mentioned this, but you have to pay for this.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you have to pay for it. Try the free daily game.
It's a cool game though.
Oh, I
It
can
looks
try it for
fun.
free. I can try it for free. Good fun. Can I play? Got 2 minutes. Where is this?
Where? Oh. What's the car license plate? Check a car license plate. Car license plate.
They
Car
blur it
license
out. They blur it out.
plate. It's like,
What language is
if I
that?
had to guess, I would say Rasta.
Where?
I don't know why.
What did you say? Hasha.
Rasta.
This is definitely in Europe. Look at that
What's
plates.
the name on the building?
Where? Which
Blue
one?
building.
Why is it going?
Not the blue one, the one behind you.
Where? This.
Quick, quick, quick. Hurry up.
This bears look over.
There. Type that in Google. Type that in Google.
That's cheating.
It's the only way you're gonna win, bro.
To cheat? Someone type their name in
What
Google.
language
Where is
that?
this?
What language is that?
I think, guys, this must be like European countries. Just look at the number plates. It has the blue section on the left.
Romania, yeah.
Like Romania, Slovakia side. Okay, now how do I place where it is? Now I must still go look where it is.
Yeah, you can like scroll in, like you can zoom in.
Let's try Russia. No, it was Austria. Someone said Austria. Jordan. Jordan got it right.
What?
Hectic, this is fun. The Hilton. Look at that thing. Hilton, Palm Beach. This is in Florida. Florida, right?
Yeah.
Nah, we cheating. You guys are cheating. You love it.
Nice. Oh, I actually had to. Oh, you have to pinpoint it like exactly where it is.
Oh, so you guys are near Boca Raton. Are you near Boca Raton?
Nah, I'm Virginia.
Oh,
This looks like Brazil or something.
yeah, that looks like
Or like Mexico. Let's see what these people look like. What do you look like? Where's the brother that's standing in now? What do you look like?
Got bigger bruh standing there. I was going to fight for that.
Young Kinos.
Here's a picture of Pablo Escobar on the wall there.
I'm getting like Mexico vibes.
I speak Spanish, so I'll read what I'll try to read. If there's any
Pare, what does pare mean? Stop. Uncle Lord says Katanga. What does that mean? Tindala Insubele.
No, you see.
okay, right there, yeah.
No pase. That's so it's Spanish. Could be Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
Mexico?
Colombia, Jordan.
Colombia. Nah, I think Colombia like it's giving me that vibe.
I can see
Oh,
one
real
of the
close.
guys walking in Colombia.
Is Jordan cheating? Why is Jordan getting all the games? Is that it? That was so fun. Is that it?
Wait, it's another guy.
Okay, you know what? If it's that lacquer, I'm gonna buy it and then we can play it every day. Okay, I'll do that. That was quite fun. I'm not gonna lie. GG's on that game, D. 1 free every day. But now it's marked to do like 5 because it was that fun. That was quite fun. I won't lie. That's way better than like Wordle and stuff. Okay, guys. I am done for the day. YouTube, I'm done for the day. MFX members, just come to the Zoom quickly. I just want to discuss something about tomorrow. We are done early actually. It's only 20 to 11. We've caught 2 trades today, a total of 30 pips. Well done on that. Did I finalize that journal? Yes. Okay, that's done. Sorted. I will do so right now, my brother. Thank you. So copy that.
Only people who are funded by FMO are the best traders. It's the best thing I've heard today.
My
This
word.
year.
Crazy.
Best thing I've heard.
Charles is send it now. Appreciate that.
Did you go look at that or his profile?
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Send it to me. YouTube, I'm gonna love and leave you. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope that you've learned something today. That's the most important thing. MFX members on YouTube, come to Zoom. YouTube, I'm out. See you tomorrow. Shut up.